debunked reports of an alleged plot to impeach Senate President Godswill Akpabio, describing them as false and misleading. Senate Leader Opeyemi Bamidele clarified during Wednesday's plenary that no senator had initiated or discussed any move to remove Akpabio, insisting that the Red Chamber remains united under his leadership. Bamidele explained that the speculation arose from a misinterpretation of comments made by Senator Godswill Akpabio, who was quoted as confirming attempts to unseat Akpabio. According to him, Kalu had been quoted out of context and had since clarified that his remarks merely referred to a family misunderstanding that had long been resolved. He emphasized that senators are focused on addressing pressing national issues and will not tolerate distractions aimed at creating division within the chamber. Presiding over the session, Deputy Senate President Jibrin Barao commended Bamidele for setting the record straight and reaffirmed the upper chamber's collective support for Akpabio's leadership. Eba, what do you make of this story?
Yes, what I would say, Laurentia, is that there is no smoke without a fire. And for this kind of, story to start hitting the airwaves means that there was something on ground, just like Godswill Akpabio acknowledged. Because for him to say that it was thwarted, that means there was a plan to impeach the Senate President, but it was thwarted, according to
that's what Godswill Akpabio said.
And also for the leader of the Senate to say that they are not going to take the information lightly, that means, so the Senate President Akpabio should ensure that he put his house in order. Because if there's any time the Senate should be united, it's now, because they are having the majority, and in fact there's no opposition in the Senate as of today. So if there's anybody or people that will want to impeach the Senate President, will still be members of this political party. So I will urge him to stand up and ensure that whatever areas that he was not doing well, he should ensure that he carried everybody along.
Just like you said, there is no smoke without fire. And usually when these things happen in politics, there is this quick reaction by politicians to do damage control and all of that. But when you go through some of the things that Senator Godswill Akpabio said, those things were not, there's no way one could have misconstrued those things, because one, he dismissed those, he in his statement actually acknowledged that there was crisis, which he dismissed as family misunderstanding. Now, if there was no misunderstanding, why would Senator Godswill Akpabio infer that there was one, right? And if there was no misunderstanding, why would it be dismissed as family misunderstanding? So from what Senator Godswill Akpabio said, one can establish that there was actually a problem, even though it wasn't public notice, but there was a problem. And probably the problem was targeted at the removal of the Senate President. So Senator Bamidele coming out to say, oh, no, Senator Godswill Akpabio was misinterpreted. Was there a problem or not?
Yeah,
that would be the question.
From the statements of the Senate leader and Godswill Akpabio, I would say that yes, there was a problem, because for the leader to say that they called Kalu to confirm if he actually made those statements, and he said that he was quoted out of context. I just said that the move was thwarted.
Let me quote him so that
attempts.
Yeah, let me quote it. He said, though there were attempts at what? At what exactly? I mean, we journalists, are we not that intelligent? Though there were attempts, we did not allow that to happen. So what was it that they didn't allow to happen? This is why I always say that we are one big family, and it is not going to happen. This is Ojos Okalo's words, verbatim. So what was it exactly that they attempted that they did not allow to happen?
The truth is that within the ranks of the senators, there could have been a misunderstanding. And yes, if you tell me that there's always a faction in the Senate, I would say yes. But for an impeachment to take place, it will have to take the backings of the party.
Majority.
Yeah, the party, not even the senators.
The party,
yeah, it's the APC as a party. You know, yes, because it is on their platform. So probably it is just a misunderstanding between the senators, and I think that it will not hold water. But definitely the Senate President should sit up, ensure that he bring everybody on board so that this kind of thing will not happen.
There is no smoke
without fire.
without fire. That was what that was your opening statement. There is no smoke without fire. So would you say that Senator Bamidele is just trying to do damage control?
He's the leader of the Senate, and you cannot come and say that, yes, there was an attempt to impeach the Senate President.
All right.
Yes, but impeachment is part of the business in the Red Chamber.
Impeachment is part of the business in the Red Chamber.